It's now my pleasure to introduce our esteemed co-hosts who will now deliver their welcoming addresses. And so please welcome to the stage the Honourable Steve Camper, MP.
Good evening. It's wonderful to be here with all of you this evening. Another special evening with our Affinity Intellectual Foundation, and this event has been, I think this is my 5th year that I've attended, and it's always one that I remember fondly every year. It's one where we see the broader community gets together to celebrate the month of Ramadan. And I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands on which we meet, people of the Eora Nation, and pay my tribute to elders past and present. Also want to thank Rika Sattrick for that beautiful acknowledgement. Quick but great. I really appreciated it. My co-host this evening, my cousin Ahmed Bolat, the Executive Director of Affinity Intercultural Foundation, and my a little bit more distant cousin, Mark Curray, Shadow Minister of Multiculturals. Just joking, Mark, just joking. But I want to acknowledge all my parliamentary colleagues from both houses and from both sides of politics. I want to acknowledge the members of the diplomatic community, Mr. Hugh de Cressa, President of the Australian Human Rights Commission. A real special friend, a real special person is Martha Jabor, the OAM CEO, Homicide Victim Support Group that's here with us tonight. Good to see you, mate. Distinguished imams and faith leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Ramadan Mubarak. I offer my best wishes to each of you and the more than 350 Muslims in New South Wales. And tonight we join a community of 2 billion people who will enjoy an evening meal at the end of a day's fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. Now, the sharing of a meal together may seem like a simple act, but when the meal is during Ramadan, the act becomes both spiritually complex and sacred. And it becomes a moment for self-reflection, for contemplating one's faith. It becomes an occasion for joy to be shared with friends and family. And tonight's iftar is more than just an opportunity to enjoy good food. It's an invitation from our Muslim friends to share something precious to them. This is why I see attending an iftar as an absolute privilege. And tonight is also a celebration of faith, in particular people of the Islamic faith and their contribution to our state. And in many ways, the Muslim community reflects the diversity of modern New South Wales. Muslim Australians come from many backgrounds, countries and continents. New South Wales has significant diasporas from Lebanon, Turkey, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, India, Iraq, Iran, Indonesia, Somalia, Egypt and Malaysia. Each has brought its own culture and customs, and each has laid down roots, started families, created businesses, educated children, and built successful lives here in Australia. And New South Wales is a better place because of the contribution of Muslim Australians. And friends, this year Ramadan again takes place during a time of continuing conflict in the Middle East. And like last year, many people will approach Ramadan with a heavy heart. The events of the last 18 months have been traumatic for everyone, especially those with friends and family in Gaza and Lebanon. And I want to again express my deep sadness and grief at the death and suffering we have all witnessed. And I pray that the ceasefire will continue as a step on the path to a lasting peace. The impact of this war can be seen half a world away in neighbourhoods across New South Wales. It has undeniably led to increased racism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia and hate speech. And earlier today I visited the Australian Islamic House Masjid in Edmondson Park, a beautiful place of worship subjected to obscene online threats of violence. This is now a police matter, so I won't comment any further on that. But I will say this, I unequivocally condemn Islamophobia in all its forms, and Islamophobia will never be tolerated in New South Wales and will be met with the full force of the law. And every threat against the religious community will be taken incredibly serious. And we will continue to fund security upgrades and pass laws to make places of worship safe for people of all faiths. And friends, as a state government, We know our limitations. We cannot influence foreign affairs, and we play no part in decisions overseas. What we can do is support our community through difficult and challenging times. And we do this by promoting the values that keep our society connected and cohesive. The same values which are also central to the message of Ramadan. The fostering of tolerance, the strengthening of communities, and the support of people in need. So thank you to the Affinity Intercultural Foundation for giving me the opportunity to be part of this iftar with each of you. And I hope this Ramadan brings you and your family peace, joy and blessings. Thank you.